Alrighty, how's everybody doing today? It's the Flying Enthusiast here, and we've got another flight for you. This time we're going to be going from Portland to Vancouver. We have an expected flight time of 45 minutes, calm skies, no thunderstorms or weather, so it should just be a scenic approach into Vancouver. Hope you enjoy the flight, and if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start up the battery here. And we'll start off with the navigation there as well. And get those emergency lights armed. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to start up, we'll go ahead and load up our sim brief in the tablet here, or the EFB. Okay, so that's in there. Zoom that in so we're ready for taxiing. So our flight plan, we are expecting, or at the very least, we've filed 28 left, which is this runway right here. I'm going to have a listen to ATIS and see if that is in fact active. It may not, so we might have to change on the fly here. Okay, and ATIS is on 128.35.
8-2.
And we'll go ahead and broadcast on C here.
Caution bird
Make sure this is
activity.
on TA only.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information popping. Portland International Airport.
Okay.
Portland International Airport.
So we'll get rid of that noise. So it looks like departing runway, we can probably get away with 28 left. We have winds 2-9er gusting at 6. 2-9er blowing at 6 knots. We do also have the altimeter that's going to be set at 2982. So I'll go ahead and input that now. Okay, looks good. So we'll go ahead and get our IFR clearance here. Alright, so we'll just go ahead, ask for the clearance here, and do our best. Clearance, Air Canada 168, Boeing 777, information Papa, requesting IFR clearance to Vancouver via runway 28 left.
Canada Air 347.
Air Canada 168, read back correct?
Perfect, so that all sounds good. So I'll just note this information down.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me...
Okay, so I'll go ahead and tune us over to ramp here so we can get hooked up and start passenger boarding while we get our FMC all set up here. Ramp, we are ready to start boarding passengers. Please extend the jetway.
Ground to flight deck, extending jetway now.
Alright, that's cool. They'll start boarding, and we're going to go ahead and start working on the flight management system here. Okay, so we're done with the FMC here, so that's all looking good. Okay, so at this point I'd like to start up the APU. Air Canada 168, starting APU. Okay, so we're going to have the APU firing up here. Now, once we get that going, we'll start getting ready for our pushback. Okay, great. So the APU is fired up.
Clear to Seattle, radar vectors Cougar, then it's fine.
To El Paso, we have information data.
And we'll just appreciate this view for a second because it's cool.
Clearance, Alaska 1256 with...
Okay, so we are ready to stop the passenger boarding. They're all done loading up. We're going to get the jetway removed and get our clearance for our pushback.
4,000, expect flight level 41.
Ramp, we are done passenger boarding. Please remove the jetway. Okay, great. So the jetway is removed. Now we're going to go ahead here and go to ground and get our clearance, and then we'll have to switch back over to the ramp here to request and actually get the pushback. So ground is on 121.9 if I remember correctly. Ground Air Canada 168, requesting clearance for pushback.
Air Canada 168, pushback approved, tail northeast.
Air Canada 168, pushback approved, tail northeast. Alright, perfect. So we can go over to ground, back over to ramp. And we'll request them to push us back tail northeast. Ramp, Air Canada 168, requesting pushback tail northeast, please.
Tug en route for pushback tail northeast. Parking brake still set. Please release parking brake and remove all chocks. Ground flight deck, parking brake still set. Please release parking brake and remove all chocks.
Ground Air Canada 168, parking brake released. Okay, so now we need to request clearance to start the engines. Ramp, requesting clearance to start engine 2.
Roger, engine 2 start authorized.
Air Canada 168, starting engine 2. Okay, so we're working on a little downflow here.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome everyone on board on behalf of Air Canada. We're delighted to have you with us today on Air Canada Flight 168, departing from Portland and flying to Vancouver. Our captain for this flight is Christopher W., and our first officer is Amanda. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Jake, Emily, Sarah, and Liam. Now, let's go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten it, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure the elastic band behind your head. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tube. In the event of an evacuation, please leave all luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. This Boeing-777-300-ER has 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 2 over wing exits, and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be
Get our
behind
lights
you.
on here
We
too.
expect our flight time to be approximately 50 minutes. After our meal
Ramp starting engine 2. Correction, ramp starting engine 1.
Roger, engine 1 start acknowledged. Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Ground parking brake is set.
Roger, parking brake set acknowledged. Ready for pushback when you are.
Ground pushback complete. Parking brake is set. Please remove tug.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by.
And we better make sure we turn on the fuel here now as well.
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight. See you next time.
Thank you, ground. Have a good one. Okay, so we're all set up and ready to go. We're going to request our taxi clearance here. Ground, Air Canada 168, requesting taxi instructions to runway 28 left.
Air Canada 168, runway 28 left taxi via Tango Bravo Bravo 8.
Air Canada 168, taxi to 28 left via Tango Bravo Bravo 8. Okay, now we should have, before we request the taxi instructions, been ready to go, but I made a mistake. So we're just going to set this to 4,000 that we're cleared for.
Start approved, tail northwest.
We'll get our autopilot engaged and ready to go. I'm going to set this to
Ready
hydraulics.
for taxi. Runway 10 left. Alaska 1234, taxi to runway 10 left via Tango Kilo.
Yep. So, hydraulics,
Altimeter 3002.
quick control test.
Ground, good afternoon. Stewardship Alpha Bravo Charlie is requesting taxi to parking.
Perfect, so the controls are good to go.
Salem Airport.
This pasty white guy's going to be a problem.
CC715, Portland ground cleared to Salem Airport as filed. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet.
Okay, we'll get our runway turn off, taxi lights on, and we will set our flaps to 5. Okay, perfect, so we are finally ready to go. Let's kill the e-brake.
Pushback tail copy.
76 ready for taxi. Kilo Bravo Tango Bravo 8, United 776. KLM 268, ready taxi.
Yeah, he's right in the way.
Ready for taxi.
KLM 266, pushback and startup approved. Tail east.
KLM 266, ready for... Portland ground.
1998, Portland ground, push and start approved. Tail southeast.
Okay, so we just taxi on Bravo all the way to the very end and take a right for a runway.
FedEx 254, requesting pushback and angle start.
4 Heavy, push back and engine.
Thank you very much. Still southeast, FedEx 254. Portland ground, American 2450 with you. Gate Echo 10, ready for push and start.
Taxi to FedEx 219.
FedEx 219er taxi to cargo ramp via Echo Foxtrot. Have a good day.
Taxi to cargo ramp via Echo Foxtrot. Have a good day. FedEx 219.
And let's just have a quick look around, make sure we're not forgetting anything. I always do feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably should use checklists. But it looks good.
Now current. Altimeter 29090. Southwest 2382. Push and start approved. Tail southeast.
Taxi to exit.
Tail northeast.
Request taxi to exit. Left, yes, runway 49, push and start.
Start approved. Tail southeast.
Southeast, 499.
Ground, Alaska 2195, ready for pushback and engine start.
Oh, check out this guy landing.
Alaska 2195, Portland ground, pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved. 2195, holding at Kilo 1, ready for departure 10 left.
Good afternoon. VFR request. Comanche 108 Mike Whiskey, Portland's ground. Go ahead with your VFR request.
And right here will be our turn.
Requesting VFR clearance to Seattle. Departing to the north out of Portland. And we have Sierra. Type is Comanche Alpha Alpha 24. Comanche 108 Mike Whiskey is cleared to the Seattle airport. VFR headed below 3,500. Departure on 126.9 squawk 5120. After departure, maintain runway heading and report once airborne on the departure frequency. 8 Mike Whiskey.
Air Canada 168, holding short, runway 28 left.
Southwest 269, read back correct.
Longitude 622 Papa Bravo, Portland ground taxi to general aviation parking via Whiskey Alpha Kilo Tango. Have a good day.
And they're going to tell us to
Contact
switch.
tower on 123.775 when ready for departure.
Air Canada 168, contacting tower. Goodbye. Tower, Air Canada 168, holding short, runway 28 left, ready for departure.
Air Canada 168, Portland Tower, runway 28 left, wind 260 at 7. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Air Canada 168, clear for takeoff, 28 left.
United 1998, contact departure.
Now we'll rev them up 40%.
Easy 3115, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Easy 115. Good day. Thank you.
Spirit Wing 620, contact departure on 124.35.
Departure on 124.35, Spirit Wing 620. Thank you. Ground 121.9, have a good day. Here's the time.
Positive rate, gear up.
On the ground, morning, check, of course, it's not a problem. Request taxi. UK terminal.
Aircraft be advised, information November is now current. Altimeter 29998.
Ground, check, of course, it's not a problem. How would you like to get the parking?
Flaps up.
Air Canada 168.
168, contact departure. Sun Country 295, wind 260 at 7, runway 28,
Okay, that
clear
one's-
to land.
Clear to land 28 left, Sun Country 295.
Air Canada 168, contacting departure.
WestJet 967, welcome to Portland, contact ground on 121.9er. Air Canada 16.
Departure Air Canada 168, climbing through to 4,000.
Air Canada 168, Portland departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000, turn right, heading 360, vectors to battleground. Then is filed.
Air Canada 168, climb maintain 160, vectors to battleground.
Cessna 324 Sierra, Papa, Portland departure, radar contact. Alaska 434 with you at 2,500.
And I switched over to the autopilot because it was hard to navigate and also talk.
Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000, turn right, heading 020, vector.
Approach, Sierra 143 Sierra Bravo is intercept for approach path, RNAV 15.
Cirrus 3 Sierra Bravo, radar services terminated. Scappoose Industrial Airport at your 1 o'clock 9er miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR, report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency.
143 Sierra Bravo.
Departure, Alaska 1234, so go to 17,000. 1234, climb and maintain 17,000. 5 miles south of the Newburgh VOR.
Yeah, this should be a pretty scenic flight over the mountains. I've never done this route before so far, and it's pretty nice.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Climb and maintain flight level 350. 350 for Southwest 75. Flight level 350 for Southwest XF5. Southwest 75.
Alrighty, and we're at our cruising altitude. Air Canada 168, speed 250.
Cessna 8 Bravo, November, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Level 10.
American 601, descend and maintain your requested altitude.
Air Canada 168, requesting descent via Grid 7 as filed.
Air Canada 168, cleared to Vancouver via Grid 7 is filed.
Cleared Vancouver via Grid 7, 168. And now we begin our descent.
Air Canada 168, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Air Canada 168, Vancouver approach, descend via Grid 7 for the ILS runway 26 left approach into Vancouver. Altimeter 29er83.
Descending via Grid 7 for ILS 26 left, 29er83, Air Canada 168.
Air Canada 2155, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65. Tower on 125.65, Air Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Vancouver. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. I must also inform you that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time.
Air Canada
Thank you for your
03, contact
cooperation.
Vancouver Tower on 125.
Seatbelt signs on.
Left 065, Carson 711. 075, Medevac 711. Vancouver approach, Medevac 711 established on the RNAV Zulu 27 approach into Victoria.
Carson 711, contact Victoria Tower on 119.7.
Receiver approach requesting vectors is Sinclair Island. Beaver 93 Echo.
Man, just get a look at those Rocky Mountains over there.
Vancouver approach, Carson 811, established on RNAV 8 right. We're 16.4 miles west of runway 8 right. Air Canada 168, roger. Continue descent via grid 7.
Air Canada
Canada 255, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Air Canada 255.
Nav 704, contact Vancouver Center on 124.075. On 125.65, Medevac 811. Vancouver approach, WestJet X75, request 3,000 feet.
WestJet X.
3,000 feet, WestJet X75. Flight number 270, Air Canada 854. Air Canada 854, contact Seattle Center on 134.905.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Vancouver. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away and ensure your seats are in their full upright position. Don't forget to fasten your seatbelts. Our gate assignment is still pending, so we'll keep you updated on that. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alaska 2192 at 6,000.
Should have these lights on where we are below 10,000 feet.
92 Vancouver approach, good evening. QNH 3018.
QNH 3018, Alaska 2192.
Oscar Mike Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240. 5 left 2 Heavy. 47, climbing through 2,000 to 3,000.
347, Vancouver departure, radar contact, clear, direct up.
Turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 3,000 cleared up.
Air Canada 1025, turn left heading 245.
7340, cleared to 501. Run 118.7, Medevac 811. Departure Empire Air 7695, 2000 for 4,000. Empire Air 7695, radar contact, climb and maintain 2,000. 2,000, Empire Air 7695. Empire Air 7695, contact Seattle Center on 134.905. 5 for Empire Air 7695, good day. Seattle Center, Empire Air 7695, 0. Empire.
347, contact grid approach on 128.6.
128.6, WestJet 347. Contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Left to 150, then roll navigation with me, I can go back. The RNAV over runway 25 at Abbotsford, with me, I can go back.
Baron Whiskey, Yankee, Quebec, cleared for the RNAV-Y approach to runway 25 at Abbotsford.
Air Canada 168 requesting clearance for approach on runway 26 left.
This for the RNAV-Y approaching 25 Abbotsford, with me, I can go back.
Air Canada 168, expect the ILS runway 26 left approach. Descend 3,000 until established on the localizer.
Air Canada 168 expecting ILS 26 left maintain 3,000 until established.
Vancouver sent on 134.8. Vancouver Center 134.8 citation. 51 Yankee. Have a good afternoon. And then altitude 3,000. Air Canada 350, I'm a 929er heavy. Air Canada 168, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Air Canada 168 contacting Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Vancouver Center on 133.7. Air Canada 168, Vancouver Tower, winds 200 at 5, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Air Canada 168, cleared to land, 26 left.
Foxtrot, contact departure on 128.175. Departure 128.175 for Julie, you will fuck it up. 1791, contact ground on 127.15.
Contact ground on 127.15 for West Jet 79. That's 233 with you at 2,000 feet on approach to runway 26 left.
65 ready for departure. A 352, should I be holding on runway 6 left? A 352, Vancouver Tower, runway 26 left, winds 275 at 7, cleared for takeoff. Contact departure. Contact departure on 128.175, average 7 flat. Contact departure. Uniform contact departure. American 2450, good day. Canadian Regional 154, Vancouver Tower, roger.
And we're hand flying.
Departure American 2450. Good day. Vancouver Tower, good afternoon. Correction 711, holding short, runway 26 left on turn. Requesting takeoff clearance. Correction 711, runway 26 left, hold short, Boeing on the runway. Switching departure, Russia 289. Vancouver Tower, Air Canada 050, runway 087. Air Canada 571 traffic at your 1 o'clock 3 miles. Same flight level Boeing 777. Here, Island 2 approach, runway 8 left, Air Canada 571. We have traffic inside Air Canada 571. 1,000. Vancouver Tower, Yankee, go back ready for takeoff. 26 left IFR, Jordan. 1 second while I grab the paperwork. Yankee, go back, clear for takeoff. 26 left after departure, flight radar, vector still Eagle, then this file, to climb to 3,000. 500.
Glide slow.
Contact ground on 121.7
Glide slow.
when ready.
Glide slow. 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 Glide slow.
Contact departure. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Vancouver Tower, WestJet 1156. That's 3 down. That was the island.
Quebec, welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 with VA. Tower with VA, come back to inbound ILS 13.
Charlie Golf with Yankee, Quebec, Vancouver Tower, roger, continue approach. Avid 928, welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.7.
Ground on 121.7, Avid 928.
WestJet 347, welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.7.
Switching ground 121.7, WestJet 347.
Air Canada 168, clear of runway 26 left.
49 Echo, welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.7.
Air Canada 168, contact ground
United
on
2064, holding short of 26 left, ready to go.
Air Canada 168, contact ground on 121.7.
Gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. Did you know that Vancouver is home to the largest urban park in North America, Stanley Park? It's a beautiful place to explore with stunning views and plenty of trails. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Christopher W., First Officer Amanda, and the entire crew, thank you for flying with Air Canada. The local time here is 5:32 p.m. If you have any connections, please listen closely. Flight AC 123 to Toronto departs at 6 p.m. from Gate 12, and Flight AC 456 to Calgary departs at 6:15 p.m. from Gate 14. Thank you.
128.175, squawk 6627.
Oops, snuck off there a little.
711, read back correct. WestJet 967, contact tower on 125.65.
Over to tower on 125.65, WestJet 967.
Ground Air Canada 168, pressing taxi instructions and gate.
Jazz 654, runway 26 left taxi, via Lima 5, cross runway 26 left at your discretion. Air Canada 168, taxi to domestic terminal gate 23 via Lima 2, Lima, cross runway 13, then Echo. Good day.